Okay, it looks weird with that fork there. Sorry, but I can honestly say I fell for it. I was excited for tonight's Monday Night Raw. I'm a big mark for the old school Survivor Series. 1990 is one of my favorite pay-per-views of all time. With the Ultimate Survivor finale, with Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan teaming up for the first time. And I thought that tonight's Monday Night Raw was going to be really good leading up into there. I thought that we had a very good Fatal 4-Way from the Divas division, and a lot of things along the way that fed to being a good Monday Night Raw. And I thought that having a Survivor Series as the main event, I thought was going to be a real good double thumbs up. Basically throughout the show, Seth Rollins had to build his team together. Seth Rollins was able to get the New Day to join. He was able to join up with Kevin Owens. And Roman Reigns was left with a mystery team heading down to seeing, what was going to be there. Roman Reigns comes out and he has his family come out and join him. The Usos come down and they make their way into returning. That's going to pump a lot of blood back into the tag team division. I'm trying to think, I guess Harper and Rowan, they'll start teaming up in the tag team division again sooner than later. And then there should be another team that's injured that I can't think of right now. And I think that it's going to be at full force, especially with having the Dudleys in there. I think they're going to be really, really good. But joining them ended up being Ryback and, of course, Dean Ambrose. First thing that pops in my mind is wondering if tonight's the night that we're going to see Dean Ambrose turn on Roman Reigns. Are we going to see some dissensions in the ranks of the Shield? But as the match goes on, basically, I thought this was a good match. I didn't think that it was great, but it was fun to have this as the main event of the thing. Of course, the Usos and the New Day get knocked out, and it ends up becoming Seth Rollins teaming up with Kevin Owens and Biggie Langston going up against Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. Biggie Langston ends up getting pinned, and from there, Kevin Owens really starts to work over Dean Ambrose. And Ambrose and Rollins are trying to team together, but one thing leads to another, and Dean Ambrose ends up rolling up Kevin Owens. I'm not 100% sure if that they're going to try and play that off as him becoming the new #1 contender. I don't think that Ambrose is going to have a match at the Survivor Series. I really think they're going to build up this whole Shield rigmarole with Reigns going up against Rollins. I think that Ambrose is sort of going to be that, other guy that you're thinking of the whole time. And him having a match against Kevin Owens really isn't going to make that much of a sense. But from there, it was Seth Rollins trying to get out of having the match where it was Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. He tries to run away countless times before, he makes his way to the barricade. He's about to make his way over. He grabs one of the steel chairs at ringside and he hits Dean Ambrose with it, getting himself disqualified, where then he turns the chair on Roman Reigns. He starts beating up on Dean Ambrose, and he just, I am the best because I have this chair and I beat everybody up. Just a stupid finish to the end of Monday Night Raw. Nothing that anybody's ever going to remember. It's not a Survivor Series for the record books. It just was a match, and then Eden declared that the baby faces win the match, and Rollins escapes up the ramp with his belt, and the Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose look on like, we're gonna beat you up, but it's gonna be another day down the road. Stupid finish to the end of Monday Night Raw. Just, God, it was a good show all the way up until the disqualification at the end.